Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the NC State versus Tennessee college football matchup on Saturday, September 7th, 2024. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It's College Football Saturday. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. You just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. Got a link below this video in the description as well. If you make bigger bets, 1,000 or more per game, got like a $10,000 plus bankroll. We have packages for you as well. These you can only get by texting the numbers you see on the screen. These are not daily packages, one game packages or anything like that. These are only long term. So keep that in mind, only long term packages. Text the number. We have daily packages, long-term packages, everything over at the premium area on the website. I bet my picks from there every day. But let's get to it. North Carolina State taking on Tennessee. Two teams with reasonable expectations once again coming into the season. For Tennessee, excitement at the quarterback position. It's don't really know how to pronounce it. Imaleva or Imalava. I'll admit that I don't know how to pronounce it, and you guys can hammer me for that all you want. But we know that he was absolutely stellar in that bowl performance last year against Iowa. Kind of lit it up. So the excitement was there coming into the season. Of course, looking at what he did in that opener, well, it was against Chattanooga. I think we're not going to get too carried away. 314 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did have 6 incompletions, which I think when you look at what other players have done out there and other quarterbacks in similar spots in week 1, it was kind of average, I would say. But still, you can't complain too much about that type of game that he had. And, of course, what are you going to do? Leave him out there and pour it on? I mean, they already had done that at that point. So 69-3, I would have to say the damage was done. Everybody had a pretty successful game there, and everybody saw some playing time. I mean, you look at how many players carried the football for Tennessee. It was a slew, and, number of different players that caught a pass in that game, even more. So I think, Tennessee accomplished everything they wanted to. For North Carolina State, it was definitely a little bit more of a battle than they wanted in that first game against Western Carolina. The thing is, they ended up winning 38-21. Had a chance to get another touchdown on the board at the end of the game, but, it was a struggle for the bulk of the game. Really, it was a tight game heading into the fourth quarter. The game was nip and tuck all the way. And, 17-14, 21-17, it was back and forth. But in the end, North Carolina State just kind of wore them down. 203 yards rushing in that game, 318 yards passing. Quarterback for NC State this year is Grayson McCall. He played 4 years at Coastal Carolina. And remember a couple of years ago when Coastal was running the table, he was the guy who was running the show then. So we're very familiar with him. And I think, North Carolina State getting a transfer that has that much experience, always a good thing. We look at, the rushing. Waters had 123 yards and 2 touchdowns in that game. And Concepcion receiving 121 yards he was targeted 14 times, caught 9 of those, and had 121 yards and 3 touchdowns. So NC State certainly really has a ton of talent too. Both these teams do, and I think this game is probably going to be pretty good. NC State generally a very, very good home team, so I don't expect them to lay down here. We saw the SEC get the best of the SEC, or get the best of the ACC, the bulk of opening weekend. I think this weekend the games are going to be a little tighter in those SEC ACC matchups. I'm going to take North Carolina State plus better than a touchdown in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.